First video I'm using. See, it's raining outside. Raining outside. I'm just taking a video. This is the first video of me getting the coal started in a coal chimney. More smoke is necessary. I'm just here at the edge of the garage because I can't do it in the rain. I was intending to barbecue today to cook my food. Just a quick 10-minute cook. Some shish kebabs I have there. That's it. And I'll be out. I'm here at the edge of the garage. Plain to see. It's the very edge, and I'm monitoring the whole time. I should turn on the light. I'll be right by side the whole time. As I put the coals inside of, the barbecue, then I'll record it again. This is wholly a matter of me barbecuing while it's raining, not of me trying to piss anybody off or anything like that. It's just raining. I'm here at home. This is my house too. I've been here for 8 years. It's gonna be out here for half an hour, maybe 45 minutes in the rain. There's currently nobody here. But she left in a storm, violating her own rules of no communication. I'll be here monitoring, and I'll be finishing soon enough. Give me one moment. Coals look like they're just about to be done. Okay, I've just put the coals in. I haven't put it in my chicken kebabs yet. I just put the smoky coals in, getting it ready. Emptied out my chimneys here. This will go back inside with me. And things are looking okay. But the next step is chicken going on the grill. Whoa, okay, now I just put the kebabs on. I forgot to press the record button. I sprayed it down with a spray bottle of oil. That's responsible for the smoke you're seeing. Just to spray the chicken so it doesn't stick to the grill. Some went onto the coals, causing an excess of smoke. It's doing well. Still raining out here. Look at the street. You can see the true representation of the degree to which it's falling. How hard it is. This is some of the water leaking off the roof. Anyway, I'm only doing this in the garage because again, it's raining. That's right. It's not a We Hate Sabrina day at all. This is Terry living in his house day, as is every day. As it's been for 8 years. It's raining. I'm not seeking to aggravate anyone or endanger anyone's lifestyle. I would not seek to endanger Sabrina's life as my life is tied up with this garage as well. Now further, Maggie, you said I was taking over this garage. All of these things you see here, from there starting, this is all Sabrina's stuff. All of it. All of this. All in this corner. All Sabrina's things. All of it. That stove used to be in my unit, but it's a replacement of the stove that was in the garage. Previously, that is now in my unit. I switched them. So that stove is there because that spot was reserved for a stove. Sabrina, when she moved in, she took out the stove that was in her unit and placed it there. Now I took out the stove that was in my unit and took the one that was previously upstairs in Sabrina's unit that she didn't want. The only thing that's in here that is mine is this bookshelf in the corner. That's it. Those 2 boxes and that bookshelf. Otherwise, this lawnmower is left here by Karen. And this lawnmower is yours, Dave Ensoll. 2 lawnmowers there. The bottom one is yours, Dave. The top one belongs to the previous tenant who left it here. And then there's the snowblower, that yellow machine. That red shovel was in this unit when I moved in 2008. Otherwise, that's it. Just the corner bookshelf is mine. Everything you see, only the corner bookshelf. All, I'm not taking over. It's all belongs to the downstairs resident. Don't let me forget my chicken. Alright. This looks good. Smells good. Okay, we're making progress. What do you think? Huh? I think so. So again, nothing in here is mine. Got these 2 lawnmowers, one of which belonged to you, Maggie, when I moved in, the bottom one. The top one was left here by the previous tenant. That bookshelf. And the scope of things, that's not hindering anything. That's just a rather economical use of space. If anything's hindering from parking, it's all these things here. This was previously in that corner over there, this garbage can. The shovel, this is garbage day things. This is going to go out in garbage day recycling. But this shovel and the snow blower will be piled up in here. So that parking space could be made. These pictures are things that belong to Ray and Gracie. In any event, they were in the crawl space when I cleaned it out for you. Or at least you wanted me to clear out the things. I just wanted it sealed up. These have to go out on garbage day. They're still disposables from the crawl space that I cleaned up for you. Crawl space things. But only that things you see on this shelf here belong to me. And even so, those basketballs. You can see them in the corner, I'm not too sure. Here. Raptors. Spalding and Raptors. I know Amari works for the Raptors. These aren't my basketballs. So more than likely, they belong to Amari and Suprema. But I don't have an objection. As with these basketballs. They can store it here if they want to. It's just a storage area, we're not living together. As long as they have room to park their car, I feel that's sufficient consideration on my part. Okay, I will pay attention to my souvlaki now. Give me one moment. So here we are about midway through the cooking process. Things are going as planned. A little bit of smoke coming through. I'm monitoring everything carefully. Hey, I figure if some giant flame raises up to hit the garage and my thing to do would be to knock everything into the rain, into the downpour. And if it stops raining, then most certainly I'll pick up the grill by the handle. It's a very portable grill, and I'll go to the side of the house where I usually do my barbecuing. As for now, as it's raining, I just do it here at the edge, and if any downpour, if any flame happens that's this high, which has never happened with this grill, not even close, not even higher than the roof, I'll most certainly, first course of action would be to knock everything into the rain. And even before that, I'd be able to tell that fires are getting out of control. And would it be an issue, a concern? Those small pieces of souvlaki, of kebab, are not worth it to me. So things are still going all right. Just about done. No mess here at all. Everything's okay. A-okay. There was a little bit of ash there from the chimney. The paper ash. But I had to clean that up. It would have been a problem in any case, but I know Sabrina's very particular about having an excuse to complain, so I'm not a sexist. I cleaned it up rather than letting nature take its course, I suppose. Men complain as well, as do I, which is probably why I'm making this video. So that's going on, that's doing pretty good. I guess this is my silent complaint that I've been vilified in ways that perhaps I shouldn't have been or deserved to be. Yeah, things are going well. Maybe another 5-10 minutes. Just smoking the kebabs. It's still raining. All right, check back in when I take them off the grill. Okay, we're gonna have a look now. Perhaps take them off the grill. My esteemed neighbors have arrived, but they don't want to get out the car. Perhaps they're on the phone with Maggie or something. Perhaps. Well, I'm going to take these off the grill. They should be done about now. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Try a piece. Yes, by all means. I added a couple of wood chips for smoking. And perhaps these are overdone. Hey, first time doing souvlaki kebabs, I wasn't sure. I know chicken on the bone takes a while. It's now out the fire. Close the vents. All the vents here. Just wait. My esteemed neighbors seem to be leaving. Well, that's good. I should be done by the time they come back. I should be out of here. I'm just waiting for the coals to go down. Rain. No, it's just drizzling, and I'm not grilling anymore. So the simmering coals, the smoldering coals, I'll bring with me to the side of the house. Let them go out. Walk backwards for a bit. My phone. Oh, I thought I had the record button pressed, and I don't. I was recording. I was recording the cleanup job. I was recording, or I thought it was, but I accidentally must have mispressed the record button again. Anyway, I moved most of the things. The table that was on top, I put here next to the stove. You see the storage, it isn't jutting out any more than the stove is. It's here next to the stove. Yeah. The coals, I've closed all the vents for the grill, and the coals are smoldering at the side of the house where I usually smolder it. It's going to go out on its own. Here's the food. Let's put this down for a second. Oh yes, I neglected to mention this chair. This chair is mine, but only temporarily. Do I store it in here? I could put it, as it was during the winter, upside down on top here, or I can put it in the garbage. It's a very old chair. Allow me to demonstrate. I was just using it by the barbecue. But yeah, it can go in the garage. I was using it as a utility. That can go into the side of the curb, as can these crawl space pictures. Not mine, but the chair was mine at one point in time. That could go in. I may have already discussed the lawnmowers and the snow blowers. Alright. So now that we're all through, close the garage. And we're out of here. One of these plastic bags for the coals. Once it's done smoldering, in the garbage. Yeah, again, I don't know if it recorded. All these things are Sabrinas. All these things. Everything here on the right side of the wall is Sabrinas. That bookshelf, everything on top is Sabrinas as well. All that I've added is starting from here, the yellow garbage, down that library bookshelf. That's mine. Those paintings used to be in the crawl space. I cleared it out for Maggie. They're not mine, but they belong in the corner. The garbage here, it's disputed who it belongs to, but they use it much more than I do, I suppose. They've got 2 lawnmowers. One of them is Maggie's and Dave's. The other one was left here by the previous tenant, Karen and Tony. And they got a snowblower that was also left here, the yellow snowblower. Left here by Karen and Tony, and the red shovel, which was here when I moved in. So really, it's just that bookshelf that I've contributed. This chair can be thrown out. Nevertheless, it's not anything valuable to me, but nevertheless, it doesn't hinder any parking in this garage. Neither do these lawnmowers. They can be moved. I store the lawnmower that I use. I store it in the crawl space now. Those can be discarded if she so chooses. One transfer place. She has a car, an automobile. She could drive to one transfer place and dispose of those lawnmowers if she wishes. But you'd have to ask you, I suppose, for the bottom one. If the bottom one can be discarded. All these things, which are currently hindering her from parking during the winter, belong to her. So that's for her to work out. But that, again, that library bookcase in the corner does not hinder her from parking at all. Whatsoever. It's in the very corner. It's all stacked up high in the corner. If she wants to park, she'd have to get rid of these things and somehow work that garbage can onto this side in the corner, which was last year. And she could park. Alright, so there was no fire, not even close to any danger. I hope I've documented enough to your satisfaction so you experienced it along with me. Alright. Sayonara, the Japanese way I say goodbye. And arigato. No, that doesn't work either. I'm trying to be funny. Right, bye. Yeah, Dave, I sent you the video even though you told me not to. I just wanted you to be clear on exactly what was happening. When we spoke on the phone just now, I wanted you to be clear on exactly what was happening when I was barbecuing, so there'd be no uncertainty. And if there's something you see in the video that you don't like, by all means, let me know. All right? I know you said you didn't want to see it, but I really don't understand why you wouldn't want to see it. So just click it, take a look. I think it's about 19 minutes. Oh, and I discussed, also the reason why I want you to see the video, I discussed in the video, this video, I'll attach this when I'm taking to it. I discussed what Maggie had brought up about storage in the garage. How much of the space. Not many of the things are mine at all, just the bookshelf in the corner. So I'm going to put this onto the edge of the video and send it off to you. You can have a look, let me know, all right? Doodles.